2 for 150 strawberry. Pick your own strawberry today, come on.
At Kirkgate Market in Leeds, the patter may be clever, but the pricing is oh so simple.
Bananas, best price bananas here, girls, £1 a bag today.
A few miles away in this large supermarket, and it's anything but. Now here's a classic example. I'm after a bottle of mayonnaise. These two brands right next to each other on the shelves, one priced in millilitres, one priced in grams. How are you possibly supposed to determine which is the best value for money? Unless you're an expert in physics, of course. Just as budgeting for the weekly shop is more important than ever, making informed decisions can seem impossible.
Fresh produce is the worst, and it's about comparing, is it cheaper to get loose or is it cheaper to get already packaged? And there's usually quite a big difference between per kilogram, and it's working out, is this the same amount, is it comparable? And that's how I find it confusing.
There's no consistency in the pricing of the products. Sometimes you find one product is priced per milliliter, and sometimes it's priced per litre, or it's priced per grams, and it's priced per ounces, so there's no consistency.
So now the consumer group Which is calling for action. It wants unit pricing to be clear, so price per kilo or price per litre, not both, not fractions, and it wants the information to be easier to read, larger numbers.
There are already rules that govern this, and they're unclear, they're too loose, they're too vague, and that's why the supermarkets can get away with this kind of misleading practice. So if the supermarkets won't sort their act out voluntarily on their own, then it will be time for the government to step in, toughen up the rules and enforce them so that customers everywhere can really simply find out what's the best price in a supermarket.
But one of the big four has been working with Which on the new price labelling for shoppers.
How they compare a price per kilogram, a price per litre, really enables them to be able to make some true comparisons between products to get the best value product for them. And I think we feel we've got a real responsibility to empower them with as much information as possible to allow them to make the right choices to meet their budgets.
Implementing the pricing will take the supermarket more than a year. The average store contains around 30,000 different prices. That's one very large shopping list.